Hi, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anne and this is All the Budgeting. On this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, cash condensings, and then I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. So if that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider subscribing, liking, commenting, all of those things. All right, so today I am doing my monthly closeout for the month of September. And so I always like to start with looking at what I started the month with in each of my envelopes and what I am ending with. So starting with my priority one binder, emergency started with $750 and is ending with $550, $650. So that went down 100. Health started with 150, ending with 51.52. So up 50. Extra week started with 300 and is ending with 100. I did have one of those extra week paychecks, so I needed that money for that, so that went down 200. Going down a bit to extra debt. Extra debt started with 200, is ending with 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490. So up to 90. Home maintenance started with 205. It is ending with 110. So that went down 95. Home improvement started with 190, ending with 220. So up 30. Car maintenance started with 170, ending with 200. So up 30. Pet care started with 35, ending with 15. So that went down 20. Electronics started with 60, ending with 50, 70, 90. So up 30. Okay, moving on to priority 2. So these first few envelopes, I don't do the before, starting and ending. So starting with subscriptions. Subscriptions started with 1205, is ending with 50 plus 40 plus 180 plus 650 plus 175 plus 140 plus 30. So we are ending with 1265. So that went up 60. Vacation started with 10 and is ending with 40. So up 30. Christmas started with 250, ending with 1, 2, 50, 70, 80. So up 30. Holiday dinner started with 305, ending with 1, 2, 3, 20, 35. up 30. And gifts started with 10 and is ending with 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So up 30. Okay, moving on to priority 3. Entertainment started with 5 and is empty. So I went down 5. Clothes started with 30, ending with 40. So up 10. Beauty started with 30, ending with 40. Miscellaneous started with 5 and is empty. Planner stuff started with 50, ending with 60. Crafting started with 100, ending with 110. And 1 month ahead started with 100, ending with 110. Okay. Now moving on to my business binder. So taxes started with 40, ending with 50, 70, 90, 110, 115. So that went up 75. And the rest of these, I don't believe there was any changes in. Yeah, there was not. Yeah, so we don't have to bother counting those. So beginning and ending balances are all the same on these. Okay, so I started the month with a total of 6,674 in all of my envelopes. And so I am going to speed this part up and add up all of the ending balances and see what we're left with. So I will be right back. Okay. So I am ending with a total of 6,984, which is an increase of 310. And so now I'm going to lasso this amount, copy it, and bring it over to my net worth calculation. Okay, so last month my net worth was $294,139. And so if we focus first on my assets, so as we just saw, I have 6,984 in my envelopes. My house value based on estimated house value based on Zillow.com is $263,900. My estimated trade-in value of my car based on Kelley Blue Book is $18,596, and my current 401k balance is $143,886. So let's total those up. So my total assets comes to $433,366. And now if we look at my liabilities, my total owed on my Chapter 13 bankruptcy is $8,235. I am under $10K. This is very exciting. I was over six figures when I filed. So under 10K owed on my bankruptcy. My current principal owed on my mortgage is $111,354. I have $14,419 in actually there's three total 401k loans. And then I owe $2,795 in medical debt. That is financed through my medical network. I am not charged interest for that. I do pay, I think it's like $97 a month on that, but I'm not charged any interest. So let's total my liabilities. Okay, so my total liabilities comes to $136,803. So to get my new net worth, I'm going to subtract my liabilities from my assets. So 433,366 minus 136,803. Okay, so my new net worth is $296,563. I think it was a slight increase. Yeah. Okay, so now to get the amount changed, I'm going to subtract last month's net worth from this month. So 296,563 minus 294,139. So that was an increase of 2,424. And to get the percentage change, I'm going to take the amount change and divide it by last month's net worth. So 2424 divided by 294,139. So that was a 1% increase. But I will take any increase. I am not picky. All right. So that about does it for my budget closeout. So next up will be my first paycheck stuffing for the month of October. I do also want to remind you that I have linked in the description, I have a free guide that walks you through so many different ways that you can save money as well as make some extra money, because let's face it, budgeting on its own does not cut it anymore. You have to look for ways to save more money as well as maybe bring in some extra income. So this guide is completely free. You can get it through the link in the description below this video. So check that out. All right, that does it for today's video. Hope you're having a great week.